Hey, Nkatomo pieces. Nkatomo pieces. So, Jubril of Al Sudan knows fully well that he is not the one operating. He knows fully well that he is not the one operating the Zoological Republic. He's now begging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for forgiveness. Imanana abavumba na etibo na habu na eme nka na eze ha onye ka a ga-eze. Onye ka a ga-eze. Ọ bụ onye ka a ga-eze. A na-ekwu ife a na-ekwu. Na-eme ife a na-eme. Na-akọtu a na-akọ. Ọ bụ onye ka a ga-eze. Onye ka a ga-eze. Kedu enwe ka mmadụ ga-esi kwata okwu ọ na-ekwu ya ọ dịka onye ahụ amazi ihe ọ na-ekwu. Now he's begging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as 75 countries are now signing for the benefit of Biafra referendum. We must understand that onye kwuru n'eziokwu, at the long run, he or she will be justified. And that is where justice must prevail. See, we must learn these things. We must keep them in our arms. And we must put them across. Look at how victoriously Nnamdi Kanu is winning them from here and there, from there to there. They have refused to let a peaceful man lie. Onye ka a ga-eze. Onye ka a ga-ezi ozi ọma ọkwụrụ ofu ebe. Now listen attentively. As Biafran Referend, I told you that the worst mistake they ever made was releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Because it is now that he has gathered more strength. Why did I call it a worst mistake? Even though there's a good news to us, because they have now learned that everything that Ohamadike has been doing is right. And that is why other countries are backing him up from left to toe. Wesi Kanziono. Onye ka a ga-eze. Onye ka a ga-eze. Let's be guided. Because ever since they entered into power, they have never ever obeyed the court order. Never, ever, never. 8 years. Running down. They have never over. When we remember the time of Showore now. When Showore was arrested, detained. It took USA power to come out and warn them that if anything should happen to their citizen, they promised them they won't like it. Showore wife went extra lengths to make sure that things are put rightly before they disgracefully and shamefully obey the court order. Africa is one big continent that has so much corrupt politicians, so much. Like, before you see a non-corrupt politician, like a rare is an understatement. When you say it's rare, it's an understatement. Before you see any politician that is not corrupt in Africa continent. But somebody like Nnamdi Kanu have come to teach them a lesson. A lesson that they will not easily forget. Because if after teaching them this lesson they forget easily, some people say that they forget easily, it won't be funny, it won't really go well. That means every effort that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made in the past will just be absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. And that is why whatever we do or say, whatever we say or do, there must be a strength in the things we teach. Maximum strength. Undiluted strength. Strength that carries fire. And that is what we are up to. We must hurriedly continue to make everybody notice the positive impact. That has been laid. The positive impact. Because if the Zoological Republic is left to continue to dine in their shameless proceedings and procedures, they said when the haunted doesn't tell his story, then it will always glorify the hunter. You understand? If you as a suffering citizen does not tell you the story, the government will tell the story and it will favor them, because let's say you want to get kuko get where they are and ko get where don't and that is why when we preach, when we say the things we say, is more prolonged, more profitable when we say it ourselves. Now listen. For those who have been dining with the devil for a very long time, you are good at dining with the devil. Know that the day of reckoning is fast approaching. There's no two ways about it. It's fast approaching. And when it has finally approached and everything is laid down the way it should be, then believe you me, things will be positioned the way it should be positioned. Let's appreciate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once again. Let's give him that accolade that he deserves it, because it takes only a man with the grace of God, when I say the grace of God, to have come this far in this struggle. They know they are so scared of this man. They know that once this man is let out of the jail, his teachings will be brutal. Once Ahmadike is let out of this jail, his preaching will be brutally unforgivable. Because the federal government, whether they like it or not, they have been shamed. And their shame is positioned in several ways. That is why we won't allow things to fall out again. All hail Biafra.